Have you ever wondered why your erections don't feel as strong as they used to, even though you still have desire? Why sometimes, right before you're about to be intimate, you feel your body hesitate, like it just can't respond the way it once did? Here's the shocking truth: it's not just age, stress, or in your head. There's a specific reason men over 40 lose hardness. And it starts with something happening deep in your blood vessels. See, inside every man's body, there's a powerful chemical that's responsible for turning on blood flow like a switch. It's called nitric oxide, and when levels drop, even slightly, your body can't deliver the blood where it needs to go. No matter how much desire you feel, your body just can't follow through. But here's where it gets interesting. New research shows that a certain natural oil, when used before stimulation, can supercharge circulation, boost nitric oxide, and literally retrain your body to respond like it did in your 20s. And no, this isn't some gimmick or supplement ad. It's backed by real science and used by urologists who specialize in male performance. Because when you understand why your body is slowing down and what you can do about it tonight, you can reclaim the kind of vitality most men think is gone for good. Let's be honest. When things stop working the way they used to, it doesn't just affect your body, it gets in your head. You start to wonder, what's wrong with me? You avoid moments that used to feel exciting just to dodge the disappointment. You might still feel desire, but the response isn't the same. Maybe you lose firmness halfway through. Maybe it takes longer to get started. Or maybe you've just stopped expecting it to feel like it once did. And then comes the quiet frustration, that sense that your body is betraying you, that your energy, confidence, and masculinity are slipping away. You try to brush it off, you tell yourself it's just stress or fatigue, but deep down, you know something's changed. And here's the part no one talks about: this struggle doesn't stay in the bedroom, it seeps into your day. Your motivation dips, you feel less alive, your workouts feel weaker, even your mood takes a hit. Because when your blood flow and hormones aren't firing on all cylinders, it doesn't just affect performance, it affects how you show up in life. I'm Dr. Rachel Rubin, a board certified urologist and sexual medicine specialist. I've spent over a decade helping men restore their confidence, improve performance, and understand what's really happening inside their bodies. In my clinic, I see hundreds of men each year who think they're just getting older. But when we look closer, we find that most of these problems aren't about age at all. They're about circulation, hormones, and daily habits that slowly drain your vitality. I've helped thousands of men reverse these changes naturally, without relying on pills or quick fixes that only mask the symptoms. So if you've been frustrated, embarrassed, or even afraid to talk about what's happening, I want you to know this. There is a reason your body feels this way, and more importantly, there's a way to fix it. What if I told you there's something you can do tonight, before bed, or even before self stimulation, that could start retraining your body to respond the way it used to? Not a pill, not a workout, not even a supplement. Just one simple habit that takes less than a minute and works with your body's natural chemistry to improve circulation, increase sensitivity, and support stronger, longer lasting firmness. You see, certain natural oils contain compounds that directly influence blood vessel relaxation and nitric oxide release, two of the most important factors in male arousal and erectile strength. When used correctly, these oils can do something most men's bodies have forgotten how to do after 40: deliver oxygen rich blood to the right places at the right time. And no, this isn't about instant magic. It's about rebuilding the biological pathway that makes true arousal possible again. The best part? This method doesn't just improve performance in the moment, it can actually help restore function over time. So, in a moment, I'll show you which oil to use, when to apply it, and the one mistake that makes it completely ineffective. But first, let's talk about what's really going on inside your body when things don't work like they used to, and why this one natural habit can change everything. Let's break down what's really happening inside your body. When you become aroused, whether through touch, thought, or stimulation, your brain sends a signal down your spinal cord to the nerves in your pelvis. Those nerves release a gas called nitric oxide, which tells the blood vessels in your penis to open up and allow blood to rush in. That blood fills two sponge like chambers called the corpora cavernosa, and as they expand, they compress the veins that normally drain blood away. That's what creates and maintains an erection, a balance between inflow and outflow, pressure and relaxation. But here's the catch: as you age, the endothelial cells, the cells lining those tiny blood vessels, start to weaken. Years of stress, high blood sugar, poor diet, and lack of sleep cause oxidative stress, which damages those cells and reduces how much nitric oxide they can release. By your late 30s and 40s, this damage begins to accumulate. You might not notice it at first. Maybe you just take a little longer to get going, or you lose firmness occasionally. But over time, your vessels lose flexibility, your nitric oxide levels drop, and your response becomes weaker. It's not about testosterone alone, though hormones do play a role. Even if your testosterone is normal, if your blood vessels can't relax properly, your erections won't reach full strength. Now, here's where things get interesting. Studies have shown that natural oils rich in certain bioactive compounds, like antioxidants, omega 3 fatty acids, and plant based nitrates, can directly influence the same nitric oxide pathway that pharmaceutical drugs like Viagra target. When you massage these oils into the skin, especially in the pelvic area, two things happen. First, the gentle friction increases local circulation, warming the tissue and waking up nerve endings. Second, the natural compounds penetrate the outer skin layers and start to relax the smooth muscles around the blood vessels. This process mimics what happens during arousal, but it does it naturally without forcing your body into a chemical shortcut. One of the most important molecules here is arginine, an amino acid found in certain seed oils like pumpkin seed and sesame oil. When absorbed, arginine acts as a direct precursor to nitric oxide. Your body converts it into NO, helping to dilate those microvessels and restore proper blood flow. And it's not just about blood flow. The skin of the genital area is highly vascular and absorptive, meaning that when you apply oils with the right profile, not synthetic lubes or mineral oils, your body actually takes in those nutrients. For example, vitamin E in almond oil helps repair endothelial lining and reduce oxidative stress. Coconut oil has anti inflammatory properties that protect nerve endings and improve sensitivity. Olive oil supports vascular elasticity and contains polyphenols that enhance nitric oxide availability. Combined, these effects can significantly increase blood flow, oxygen delivery, and nerve responsiveness, which translates to better firmness endurance and even stronger orgasms. Now, let's talk about why this method works even better before masturbation or self stimulation. When you engage in arousal, your body naturally increases blood flow to the genital region. If you've already prepped the area with a circulation boosting oil, you're essentially giving your vessels a head start. You're priming the engine before you hit the gas. This pre stimulation technique not only enhances immediate performance, but also trains your vascular and nervous system over time. The more you do it, the more responsive your tissue becomes. Think of it as physical therapy for your sexual health, a consistent, gentle routine that keeps your circulation system strong. And because it's topical, it avoids the side effects and dependency cycle that come with oral ED medications. No headaches, no rapid heart rate, no artificial spikes in blood pressure, just your own body working the way it was designed to. Let's take this a step deeper. Every erection is basically a vascular event, a reflection of how well your cardiovascular system is working. So when you improve circulation down there, you're also improving your overall vascular health. Better blood flow means better oxygenation for your heart, brain, and muscles. That's why men who focus on nitric oxide and vascular health often report improved energy, mood, and even mental clarity. You're not just helping your performance, you're rejuvenating your entire system. Clinical research has shown that daily use of oils containing L-arginine, vitamin E, and antioxidants can improve endothelial function by up to 35% within 4 weeks. That's not a temporary fix, that's your body healing. But remember, not all oils are created equal. Many commercial products are filled with synthetic fragrances, preservatives, or mineral oils that actually clog pores and block absorption. The goal is to use natural cold pressed oils with no additives because what you put on your skin, your body absorbs. So when men apply the right oil regularly, before intimacy, or even a few times per week, they're doing far more than improving sexual performance. They're retraining their vessels, supporting hormonal balance, and reigniting nerve sensitivity that may have dulled with time. And that's what makes this approach so powerful. It's simple, it's natural, and it aligns perfectly with how your body was meant to function. Because here's the truth: the loss of firmness isn't a life sentence, it's a signal. Your body is asking for better blood flow, better nourishment, and a bit of mindful attention. And when you start giving it that, even through something as basic as a nutrient rich oil massage, the changes can be profound. You begin to feel that spark again. Your confidence returns, and you realize it was never about losing your manhood, it was about learning how to restore it. All right, let's talk about how to actually do this. The best time to use this method is in the evening, when your body is relaxed and blood flow naturally increases. After a shower, when your skin is warm, take a small amount, about a teaspoon, of cold pressed pumpkin seed oil or extra virgin olive oil. Warm it slightly between your hands, then gently massage it into the pelvic area and base of the penis for 2 to 3 minutes. Don't rush this. Slow circular motions help activate circulation and absorption. You can do this before self stimulation or intimacy. The idea isn't just lubrication, it's conditioning. You're training the tissue to respond better by increasing nitric oxide and blood flow each time. To enhance the effects, pair this with a glass of water rich in electrolytes and a few deep belly breaths. Oxygenation and hydration both amplify nitric oxide activity. Now, two big mistakes to avoid. First, never combine the oil with sugar or alcohol intake, as both block nitric oxide production and reduce circulation. Second, don't overdo it. This isn't about quantity, it's about consistency. A small daily routine works far better than random overuse. Try this every night for a week. By day 3 or 4, most men report feeling more responsive, firmer, and more confident because their body finally remembers what real blood flow feels like. So here's your challenge. Try this routine for the next 7 nights. Just 1 teaspoon of natural oil, a few mindful minutes, and a little consistency. Then come back to this video and tell me what you noticed: more sensitivity, stronger response, or just that feeling of control coming back. And if you're serious about rebuilding your vitality, watch my next video: the morning routine that naturally boosts testosterone after 40. Because remember, small, consistent actions create lasting results. Stay strong, stay informed, and take control of your health.